Hey guys, this is Stud Muffin, just doing a 1v1 commentary on one of the games I played. This 1v1's against Alpha. He asked me if he wanted to do some 1v1 scrims, and I told him I'd be recording it. I asked him if he minded if I put it up. He said he didn't mind, so here's one of my games. Decided to commentate it because one person on the forums asked me to, and let's just get started. As soon as the game starts, I build an elephant, go to the back where the teleport is, and just get some crates.
All units.
Because this is a UNSC mirror, I'm going to try and control both reactor hooks. Controlling his money hook, not really much of a concern of mine. I don't really want his money hook. I'll try and keep mine. It's not really a big deal if you lose it, but you don't really want to let him have it. You mainly want it so that he doesn't have it. I'm just going to send my elephant to the elevator. I'm going to use 2 Marines, 1 Marines to go into the elevator, 1 Marines to go into the reactor, and I'm also going to build 2 flamethrowers to get rid of the rebels near his reactor. I'm also going to build a turret on my main for the buildings that are going to be building. That way he can't harass me with hogs, because remember he is Anders, so he is able to do that. Now, because my elephant's on the way other side of the map trying to get my elevator and his reactor, I can pretty much control that side with the elephant, but about the other side, I'm just going to go barracks fourth. I'm going to build 1 flamethrower, 1 marine. I'm going to use my hog with outgunner. I'm just going to ram the rebels to try and help them out, and I'm going to try and take both the reactor hooks really quick and see how well that works. I should be getting tanks way before they do, but Anders does have gremlins, so that's kind of going to balance that out for him. Now right here you see I parked the elephant right next to the rebels. I figured the elephant can go ahead and take out the rebels by itself. I normally let the elephant do that. Some people park the elephant outside the rebels and they just build infantry to take them out. I don't like doing that at all. It seems like a waste of money to get the extra infantry, but if other people want to do it, more power to them.
Enemy engagement.
You can see right here I'm building the Marines and the flamethrowers to try and control the hooks on that side of the map. And there goes my reactor. I use that reactor because I try and get the vehicle depot up before my last building, because it kind of gives you a tank lead, and the tanks can really help you control the hooks. They can take out flamethrowers, they can take out hogs, and that's what you're going to be running into when you're trying to control the hooks. This strategy did not actually work out as well as I had hoped. It normally runs a little bit smoother than this. I felt like it was going a little bit slow, bringing over my warthog to try and help out my marine and flamethrower, just take out those rebels near that reactor hook. I actually built an extra flamethrower, so that kind of stinks. 100 wasted resources. It's not too big a deal at all, actually. And then you see my 3 flamethrowers, like I mentioned earlier. I actually don't have Tech 2 to get that vehicle depot up right away, but that's okay. I'm just going to use that time to upgrade my supply pads.
Standing by. Ring in the fire. Yes, sir. Waypoint received.
Supply pad.
I run into some hogs with my flamethrowers, so that really stinks. So you managed to get a marine in there. This tells me he's making gremlins in a vehicle depot probably right now. It's alright, I'm going to be building mine just as soon because I'm getting the reactor hook on my side because of that barracks I built. Gotta ram that sniper squad, getting a little rowdy.
Enemy engagement.
See some hogs near my elephant and marine, but that's why I got the marine in there. It's gonna hold off those hogs. I'm gonna sell my turret right here. I realize I don't really need it. I can use that money to try and get some momentum for my tanks. It's only 125 resources, but it helps.
Vehicle depot complete.
Set my rally point up into that elevator to help have my tank go help up there. You always got to be careful though when you try and use tanks to get hook control. If they have a Spartan, they can just jack your tank, and that will give them a huge lead. I'm actually kind of confused as to what it is he's doing with his hogs right now. And then dawns on me, he's sending in a Spartan. He's going to jack my elephant. And it's actually pretty late in the game. I don't really need that elephant anymore. And I'm actually kind of glad he could have used that to hold back my tank. Not really hold it back, but the threat of jacking would probably make me wait a little bit longer to try and take my hook back. Once again, this is my elevator hook. That's not the hook I'm really trying to control. I'm just fighting for this so that he doesn't have it. And as you can see, I'm actually more concerned about his reactor hook. I'm building a marine. I'm going to send it by the teleporter.
All units.
Two more tanks are popping out. He's got a Spartan right there. Once again, gotta worry about those jacking. I'm just gonna move my tanks away. No big deal.
Firing on target. Yes, sir.
All units.
On the move. Scorpion fueled and ready.
He put in a sniper tower, so that's not a big deal. And I actually just do a drive-by of this elevator. Like I said, I really do not care about that elevator. I do not want the elevator. I want the reactor on his side, and that's what I'm gonna aim for. Keeps blocking me off with all his hogs, even that elephant actually. Got a free Spartan kill because of that elephant, really.
All units. Enemy engagement.
I realize that that Marine has a little bit of health, so I'm just gonna have to wait. I'm gonna put that Marine in the sniper tower, maybe try and keep him safe. I actually get a tank jacked right there, and I actually realized I cannot do anything really about that. I was contemplating macking it. I decided it was definitely not worth it. I just want to get my Marine in that reactor, see if I could get canister.
All units.
Now that I finally have canister, I'm going to be ahead of him. I do not believe he will have canister unless he built a second reactor on his base. Most people will not go for that. I'm actually pretty confident about my chance of winning right now.
All units. All units.
Bring in more gremlins. He's really trying to fight for this hook.
All units.
This time he came over and jacked me again. I was not very happy about that. I just decided to mac it. It actually worked out really well. Alpha being the good player he is, though, he put the Spartan quickly in that reactor. I don't know if he needs that reactor to get tanks and gremlins, but I just don't want him to have it anyway. If you notice, I just kind of left my elevator to die. It doesn't really matter. I don't really need that. I'm just going to continue to fight for his reactor hook because I think he needs it. Right here, I finally get canister shell. This is really going to help me. I can just canister shell Marines out of hooks. I can canister shell tanks. I can canister shell gremlins. And I'm just going to wreck house. I realize I'm not actually double producing tanks. I'm just going to use that, build another supply pad, and see if I can get some more money.
All units.
Ready to go. Orders. Online and rolling.
Video freaked out a little bit there. I hope you don't mind. That tank's really low health. I'm trying to keep it in the back. It still has DPS value, damage per second, so I really want to try and keep that tank alive, even if it's just for the damage it can output. He's stunning my tanks. I see that he doesn't have canister, but he does have gremlins. Once again, those are kind of the equalizer right now. Just going to try and get rid of that tank while trying to save my own. It did not work. I'm just going to fall back right now. It is not working out the way I planned. Doing a little roundabout about his base. I'm just going to go back to my elevator, try and get that, because nothing really else to do with my tanks except try and get more hooks.
Here we go. Fueled up.
All units.
Marines on the ground, sir. Sir. Moving
All
in.
units.
Online and rolling. Ready to go. On my mark.
He's stopping my tanks from moving here a little bit. It's not a big deal.
All units.
Locked in. Yes, sir.
This is the end of part 1. Please watch part 2, and I hope you're enjoying my commentary.
All units.